It was opening my eyes to, the injustice, the isolation, the deprivation, the way that people, the lack of respect for people often in poverty. And then I also saw at the same time the compassion of people. I know that in some of those situations I couldn't have coped. I didn't have the courage, I wouldn't have had the resilience, and I wouldn't have had the skill. And then to see on one hand all of that human potential, saying that, and also where I never needed anything about this, I had enough sense to know that all human beings are the same. We've all got the same needs, we've all got the same hopes. People in low income have hopes for their family, their children. We've also got the same capacity to love, to work, to make a contribution. But people in poverty don't get the chance actually to develop that potential. So as long as we keep the myths going, we can justify homelessness. They're to blame. Why are the homeless? Because they can't put up, they don't put up their socks. We all have to struggle. They don't struggle. So myths, now we're trying to, and I've often spoken to EAPN and other organisations, that if somehow we really could address that question of myths, because it is so disrespectful and it's very ignorant. Somehow there's an idea that people in poverty are different from the rest of us, and somehow it's very hard to take that, because people have only one life to live. Those children will never be 5 again, An older person will never be 76 or wherever it is again. We've only one life, and those life is precious. And in every human being, I often think about, when I was working with people with disabilities, we always said, it's respect for the dignity, the potential. I said, don't put the word dignity on its own, but always put potential after it. Because the dignity, I could be nice to you and polite to you because you have your dignity. But do I believe that you have the potential to contribute, not just to get out of where you are, but to contribute like the rest of us? I probably shouldn't say like the rest of us, because some of us don't contribute all that much, but to contribute the way you would like to society. So that's it. And then if something is not evident, it's not noticed, and getting people down together on the 17th of October and there does draw attention to this group that works in solidarity with others, like we have it, nothing for, but with, so you work with people. You might do some things for, because you could, sometimes you can, but you can never do it really without most of your work being with. And we think people experiencing poverty have a wisdom that we need to get